I don't think 0 to Jyotish we are trying, we will cover it, right?
Okay,
But
okay.
such course 0 to Jyotish will cover it. We have planned all of this basic thing. No, what I thought, me and Abhilasha, what we thought before the 0 to Jyotish this time, we thought some very basic principles which we don't understand. For example, let me tell you one thing. Starting with this, we are see an example. First class we are going to cover it. Upchaya. Upchaya is supposed to indicate growth. What growth? What does the growth mean? Is it a beneficial growth such as growth of name, fame, status? Or it is a bad growth such as growth of tumor, enmity, etc. What's the point? Good growth or bad growth? So what we have seen, Upchaya, if there is a friendly planet, this is the important point. Friendly planet influencing the Upchaya, now he should be friendly to the house he is influencing or the house under consideration. This is good question. House under consideration, not the house where it is influencing, right? House, see, if you are calculating Upchaya from Lagna, it should be friendly to Lagna. Then the growth is good. Then the growth is of friends. Then the growth is of support. Then the growth is of resources, etc. But if the planet is inimical, then the growth is the growth of tumor, growth of challenges, growth of difficulties. This is going to happen. So first of all, three things are there. Also, friendly to Upchaya, if you see, friendly to house also is important. House and house lot, two questions were there, right? So when you are calculating from ascendant, from as Upchaya, you know, 3, 6, 10, 11 houses. From ascendant, any planet influencing Upchaya from ascendant also being friendly to the house. For example, if someone have moon influencing their third house, situated in third house, aspecting the third house, while third house have the Rashi of Leo, moon is friendly to sun. Have the Rashi of Jupiter, Sagittarius, Pisces, moon is friendly to them. Right. To Mars also moon is friendly. Right. But it is applicable in Aries only because Scorpio, the moon will be debilitated itself. Right. So that's not good. So if moon is influencing third house, situated in third house, while being of Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, in third house situated in these rashis, if aspecting third house, then aspecting these rashis, then what is happening? This moon is growth causer, right? This moon causes Upchaya. That means in this dasha, antardasha of moon, very good result will happen. So one simple task what we should do is from Lagna, we should note down all the Upchayas which is being influenced by friendly planet to the Upchaya, and the dasha bhukti of the planet will be good. You will surprisingly see that people who do a lot of success in their life will have 4 or 5 planets connected to Upchaya. Because every dasha growth is going to happen. But it's not only about the planet should be friendly also. This is one point. Growth for the ascendant, this growth is growth of name, fame, status, authority, Raj Yoga, whatever you call. But there is one more uses to it. This is basic funda, but the purpose of, see, first of all, Upchaya, you know, you have learned Upchaya in multiple courses. But this precise point that Upchaya causes growth and you should mark the planets connected to Upchaya from the ascendant, there Dasha Bhukti will be good is the speciality. But as the point 0 to Jyotish, right? So 0 you have understood, 2 Jyotish is the point. So take a planet. Let me take this planet to be 7th Lord. Now what we see that Upchaya from 7th Lord, 3, 6, 10, 11 from the 7th Lord, if there is a friendly planet, then what is happening? Owing to this planet, there is positive growth in marriage or positive growth after marriage. So gain of name, fame, property, land after marriage with the help of spouse through the advice of spouse is going to happen. On the other hand, if there is inimical planet influencing the Upchaya from the seventh lord, then in the dasha bhukti of the, because result of planet happens in dasha bhukti, in the dasha antardasha of this inimical planet, bad growth related to marriage such as extramarital affair of yourself and the spouse, etc., etc., it's supposed to happen. So what type of growth the marriage is causing in your life, whether it is making the person diseased, whether it is making the person scoundrel, whether it is making the person going to extramarital affair, etc., that all you can understand. This way you can understand all, each and every house, right? Which house will be activated, what result it will produce. Most importantly, if there is timing of event. This is very major principle. Say for marriage, any planet who is connected to 7th house and 7th lord should indicate marriage, 7th house and lord. This planet should be powerful also. Apparently weak planets cannot produce the result. And another point is Upchaya. You will see the planets connected to Upchaya. For example, the horoscope. In this horoscope, Upchaya, 7th lord, which is Venus. Third house from Venus will be second house from the ascendant. No planet is connected. Sixth house from Venus will be fifth house from ascendant. There is Ketu aspected by Jupiter. Aspect of Jupiter is good because Jupiter is lord of the house. Ketu is already there. 11th from this Venus is Saturn in Leo. Not a very good situation, but it is Vargottam. 10th from this Venus is Jupiter, exalted. So first the planet is Mars, who is directly aspecting the 7th house, is situated with 7th lord, also situated in own Navamsh. Mars will give marriage. Ketu will give marriage, Jupiter will give marriage, Saturn will also give marriage. How do you know Ketu, Jupiter, Saturn? Because they are situated in Upchaya from Venus. And all of them are indicating good results only. Because all these planets are almost good. So we have a set. Venus himself can indicate marriage because Venus is Lord. Otherwise, Mars, Saturn, Ketu, Jupiter indicates marriage, right? So there are a total of 6 planets which indicate marriage. Out of these 6 planets, almost all of them are powerful. Ketu is the least powerful. Take Ketu out of the list. Right? So the 4 planets indicate marriage: Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. They will indicate marriage, remarriage, whenever marriage, etc. will happen. Only these planets will indicate. Why? Because they are indicating Upchaya, Upchaya indicating growth. What is growth to the 7th lord? Is possession of spouse. So in timing event, Upchaya you cannot ignore. Upchaya you have to take into consideration, particularly if the event is causing you some growth. If you open a company, more people will work for you, it will increase your wealth. So 2 type of result is there. One is sustenance. See, this is what we don't understand. And all such things I am trying to cover. See, Kendra is also support. I'll tell you one thing. Kendra is support. When the person will purchase the first property, which is a person who is living in a rented property, his parents also living in rented property, he will purchase it first property, it will come from Kendra, right? Because this is first property, this is basic support. Kendra is basic support. This comes from Kendra, but the subsequent property, which is not the basic support, which is now expansion, which is now Raja Yoga. For that, if you look at Kendra and try to time it from Kendra, that does not happen. After the basic desire is fulfilled, expansion comes from Upachaya. So all such principle wanting to cover there, which will help you make these results. And zero to Jyotish will do.
Thank you, sir. Thank to you and ma'am for willing to share this, because this is no one shares it. Everybody says growth, growth, but what growth?
It
Thank you so
was
much.
her idea to do all of these things apparently. So yes.